Hey guys, it's Steve Frayne. In this video I'm going to give you a brief overview of the tools we use to command and administer Oracle XC. This video assumes that you've already installed Oracle XC. That's been covered elsewhere in the course materials. It's a fairly simple process, basically just answering a bunch of prompts and supplying a password at one point, I believe. Should be a fairly straightforward thing to do. If you've installed Oracle XC on Windows, this is Windows XP as I have, in your Programs menu, you're going to end up with something like this. Oracle Database 10G Express Edition. You'll see a variety of options under there. Before we get into the meat of this video, I want to just show you a couple here. There are options to start and stop the database. These actually start and stop the services associated with Oracle on your system. If you take the default installation options when you put Oracle XC on your system, it will probably leave things such that Oracle XC just starts by default when your system starts, and your database is going to usually be started for you unless you go through steps to stop it. Just in case you ever need to, you can select the start database command. Let's say you're unable to connect. Something to try here will be to try to start the Oracle XC services via that link, and you can see that I see some messages here. So if I can blow up the properties here real quickly so you can see what's going on. So you can see there are messages here. I tried to start a service called the Listener. This is a network type service that helps me connect to Oracle. It's something we'll cover a little later in the course in detail. I'll just pass over it for a moment other than to note that it says the requested service has already been started. This down here, NetStart Oracle Service XC, that is actually the core database engine and some other things that surround that to help you to administer Oracle XC. And that again has also already been started. So I'm in good shape, just wanted to check that here. Again, if I wanted to start or stop the database, I'd go into this menu here and start and stop database with the two commands down there. Something to consider again if you're having trouble connecting. Alright, I'm going to run through the first option to interface with it is the somewhat draconian SQL command line. Doesn't give you a heck of a lot of options. When it fires up, you'll get a prompt like this. You are not currently connected to the database. If I were to do something like this, select star from, well, I want to do select sysdate from dual. This command ordinarily would just return the current system time. Sysdate is sort of an alias for the current server time, and dual is a dummy table that you use in situations like this just to kind of fill out your SQL statement. If I run that, I see that I am not connected, so I have to actually make a connection to the database. I'm going to say connect, and with the username system. That's one of the default usernames. When you installed Oracle XC, you were probably asked to supply a password for system. I'm going to stick with system. It asks me to connect system. I'm going to enter the password associated with it. Now I'm connected. So now I'm going to do select sysdate from dual, and boom. Now in fact I am connected and it returns the current system date. So this is again one way to administer the database. Certain scripts and things we'll do throughout the course will be done from this interface. Others will be done from a different interface, and I won't plumb the depths of too much else here other than to show you that here's the way you get command line access to the system in a sort of unvarnished, black and white, very simple kind of way. It doesn't have a lot of graphical niceties surrounding it. So what if we want some graphical niceties? We can go here, Programs, Oracle Database 10G Express Edition, go to Database Homepage. I'll fire this guy up. You see it's prompting me to log in again. I'm going to log in with those same creds I used at the SQL command line there. And you supplied this password when you installed Oracle XC. I log in, you see I get a nice GUI admin interface. It shows me some interesting information about how much usage the system is seeing right now, how much memory is being consumed. I could from here drill into sessions that are active within the database. I'm not going to show you all these things, but here's kind of a quick tour. The administration interface, I can look at storage, see how much my storage is being utilized. I could run through various aspects of looking at memory structures, how much of my memory is being currently used, etc. And these are things that we'll dig into a little bit more as we talk about Oracle architecture in the course. But if you were to tour through these menus, you could see a variety of options here. I can manage security with users and that sort of thing. I can find basic information about the database, password, etc. Over here in Object Browser is where I'd be able to actually create tables and views. You see I have an option to create a table, view, index, etc. And I can browse through existing tables and views. If I were to pick it right now, I have kind of a vanilla install on my system, but some, let's see. Yeah, there's some things I created for a different course in this particular instance, and I can see tables I've created and some interesting properties of those guys. You can see I can do things like add and modify columns. I can look at various statistics on the tables, check out my indexes, etc. So it's a fairly fully featured interface for navigating through the objects that exist currently in your database and doing whatever you want to do with them. Here at the SQL portion is where we'll spend some time throughout the course. This is basically command line stuff. If I click on here, I will get scripts that I've saved in the past, and I can get this graphical query builder utility. But for the most part, when I want to enter SQL commands, I'm going to be doing it right here. So I'll do something similar to what I did before. I'm going to do select sysdate from dual and run it from here. And you can see I end up with basically the same thing I did before. So there are a couple of ways to enter commands in Oracle. As I mentioned, a lot of the things we'll do in this course will be command line oriented. You can do it with this sort of bare bones DOS-like command prompt, or you can do it with a slightly more friendly, slightly more graphical version of a SQL command editor. One of the nice things about this guy is that it's going to have history for you, and you can see some statements that I've issued on this particular Oracle XE database over the past several days. You can see things from 5 days ago, etc. That's one of the niceties that the somewhat black and white command line version is not going to give to you. Okay, I jump back to home. You can see I have some other utilities here that we'll look at towards the end of the course. I don't want to belabor any of these points now, but the point of the video again was to just show you what you're going to have by default when you install Oracle XE in terms of menu options. See the various things you can do there. Start and stop the database are kind of obvious, but running the SQL command line here and going to the database home pages are two good ways to get to a position where you can actually command the Oracle XE instance you have installed in your local system. Thanks very much, folks.